Take the next right. Whoa there!
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress. Shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
You heard him! Officer Phelps! Carl M. King! Responding! Carl M. King responding! Out the way! Get out the way! It's way across town, Phelps. We're going! Have fun! Listen to talking to your car. Turn the car around. Turn the car around.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, 211 in progress. And shots fired. Unit to handle code 3.
Why would you name that shit? Was it a lug wrench, man? What about, was it a hockey stick? No? Alright. You said no, bro. Damn. Alright.
On the bank job?
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
All of this at the, what's the name, though? The last case.
You picked the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
Hey, you know I gotta get the job. Hey, Rusty! Fuck this shit, I'm just going
Move inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor.
Push from the building.
Officer Phelps is a car?
Shut up. Big ass ain't dying anytime soon.
They've blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here.
Yeah, you do that.
Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
Fuck, where'd you say you want to go? Did you see a big ass thirsty? Yeah. Hurry up.
Buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal.
Let's be out here. Werewolf? Buying no drugs.
Lips dry.
Give it up, Chuck. I know you're there. That hurts, right? I bet. He pulls his head out, we step on it.
How about anybody separate? You got more people, you got more people.
Just you and me. You can live to tell the truth. That's it. That's all of them.
The reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Suspects are down!
Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Roger, under ambulance.
help. Leave him be.
I gotta get these questions right. Okay, here. What's up?
That price is outrageous.
Gentlemen, what can I get? Phelps
Gordy.
Galloway, LAPD.
Any ideas?
Were you working here last night? Yes. How can I help? You can start with your name.
Uh-huh.
Garrett Mason.
You missing
You're
the
the
clothes?
regular bartender on nights?
We have her ID and an address. Someone at home might be able to tell us something more about her.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night?
Huh?
5 feet 7, about 110 pounds.
No, we gotta get her better.
Blonde hair, about 4 years of age.
LAPD, let me in.
Clean, heavy.
I don't know.
The heck?
Probably.
Finally.
Do you know anything about her? I don't. But the owners call search for those things.
Best cops on the force.
He sits at the back of the club. Where's the hibiscus? Can't miss.
Can you drive to this one?
Is there anything
Hell no, I want to.
Yeah, nigga. I'll argue your bitch ass up later. I see you did it. You know her name. You know my business. What is that? Extension? What up?
KGPL 20 Central Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central Unit identified.
RMK responding.
KGPL 20 Central Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun.
You hit that, bro? Hold on. You talking about the,
Please, you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
Car 11 gang, we got a runner. Car 11 king, we got a runner.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
What the hell? What are you waiting for, Phelps? Up and at him.
I'm not done with questions.
I'll hold up here, Phelps.
So walk out. I ain't taking it. Knowledge of husband.
Suspects are down.
You know the husband? Sure I know Jacob. He was in the car.
Suspects
You
are
met
down.
Furlough and married him.
Everybody there.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat, the suspect is down. Code 4.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Oh!
Stow the attitude, will you? I tried to get on. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. He refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30. Got no answer.
Officer down.
What about that?
What about the three?
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a leg.
Three, two, one. LAPD, get on. Open it down, y'all. Hell.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back in a moment. Just sit tight.
Size 8.
Size 8.
You run this size 8, okay?
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body. No sign of a wedding ring.
Is this about Mommy?
Yeah, she
I'm trying to
did.
find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Cry. I'll be gone, playboy.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
What's your name, little hoe? All I need is a name. Michelle. I want the right answer. I don't want to pick anything. Who this one under? Oh yeah, he got the right answers.
Is this about Mommy?
Yeah, man.
I'm just trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay. Wait. Perhaps there's more I can tell you.
Thinking.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Ring, watch.
Answer your questions for us?
I never paid much attention to that stuff.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset.
So you were hanging around the school for
Daddy
quite a
came
while.
instead.
What happened with your father?
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. Came straight away then.
Can you describe her things?
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Ring, watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
This may be important. She wore a wedding ring.
I know it's painful, Michelle. This may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was like a makeup present.
Happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are. Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. She had her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What kid?
Daddy, the police are here.
Michelle. I'll talk to you.
Daddy,
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
What's your line?
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my
You
experience.
stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter? Yes, that's correct.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
What's your line?
Yes, that's correct.
Where there's something going on. I told you.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called? Okay, I went out for a while.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
My wife didn't come home last night. She left around
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
9:30.
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn
What
up.
are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose?
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
What are you suggesting? You're suggesting my wife's loose?
Pick up Michelle.
Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle.
And then strike.
I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Violence towards your wife. That's not
Your
true,
wife was
goddammit.
beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
What's your line, man?
It is true, Hugo.
We're scared.
You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
I know about the gold
You don't know
butterfly.
anything about me.
And how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her. She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
Nobody likes
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Make some arrangements for your
Nobody
daughter.
likes a
Present
cheapskate.
yourself to Central Station for questioning. You gotta be kidding
Getting
me.
hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Hey, look about it.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case. There he is, officer.
Get your ass on the ground.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
You motherfucker.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want to home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family, grandparents, aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid. Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
How dare
We get
you?
Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street. And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
In there now. Hold on. Well, you can use the phone.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective? You know.
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
Alright, we're gonna Central Morgue right now. We'll bounce back later.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on yourselves. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex Ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any Central Unit, Roswell 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
Hold on, we're going to the Central.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Help!
Alright, we'll leave from here. Fuck! Oh!
LAPD, I need your car, now.
Careful with it, copper!
Police emergency, out of the car.
down the road from? I don't know.
Watch it, will you?
Go to hell, Parker. No way I'm going down without a fight.
Ah, shit.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too.
God damn it, get out.
Put your hands in the air.
Wrong cop, bro.
He's hiding in
Give
the
it up,
alley.
LAPD.
He's hiding in the alley. Go snitching.
Don't make me chase you.
Jimmy, that was Ray. Oh my God!
Bob! He's chasing your ass around. Got tired of chasing his ass.
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger, 11K. All units, 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
You can drive.
We just blew up to Central Intelligence.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know. Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks, ma'am.
You've got to be kidding me. We're driving this?
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
You've got to be kidding me. We're driving this? Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Yeah, we pulled up in the ambulance.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now.
Hey, you! Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
There he is! See him? Be careful, he looks dangerous.
Oh, shit, cops. LAPD. Stop. Stop. I love when they run. It's my dick part when they run.
Far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
Car 11K, come in.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Son,
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Loki motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Deep trouble, mister. And I'm keeping it.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
Oh, but I want to kill him.
I'll tell them we got a kitty maker coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
This child molester don't deserve to live. If I find out you a child molester, I'm killing you. I'm gonna put you in the dirt, and I'm gonna go to your funeral. I'm be like, yeah, I did it. I'm the nigga that put him in the dirt. When they put you in the ground, I'm gonna piss him. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the nigga funeral. You know why? Cause I'm the nigga that put him in the dirt. I'm the nigga that put him in the dirt.
What are we waiting for?
Shut up, Rusty. I'm looking for something. Shut up, Rusty. I'm looking for something. Cause I'm a nigga that put him in the dirt. Where you going? He like the kids, bro. He like the little children. And I ain't talking about, oh, you sorry. No. He wanted to get in that kitty booty. Sick fuck. People like that don't deserve to live. That's automatic. I'll make sure I put your ass in the dirt. I'll make sure I put your ass in the dirt. I'll put your ass in the dirt about this. Some shit like that. Oh my god.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Mueller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living. Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
You look like you've had it rough.
Who do I charge?
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
You're down on your luck, Eli.
Family roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I have you a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Oh, you quit prison time, boy.
This place you work have a name?
Hennessy Marine.
You have
Can't
you.
miss a place, thick yellow letters, HM out.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Great.
Sure.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Dang thing was hot when I was back in Panware.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling. I can't say.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Badge 1247. Who do I charge though?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mueller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
Who the hell do I charge though? Oh, I charge.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Can you drive to this one?
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole? I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Man got a change there and put his cover off the trunk.
I don't want to charge the wrong dude.
Behind the lamplight, strolled out, cool as you like, and I went over and I picked it up.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s, maybe 8s. Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think
You
I
better
was
not
saying
go
I was
soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
Well, son.
They're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork. My money, Hugo Muller's our #1 son.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill him. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Can't afford it.
Here's where we stand.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Bloodstained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill him. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Who do I freaking charge?
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo? Because I knew you.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in, and I helped him skin him.
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me. Where do you keep your work clothes?
With the rope in the army?
I keep them at work in my locker.
My bare hands, mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife. For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use? If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control. Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate
Right.
tattoo, just once more in the army. This is the next one. That lie test, I can prove it. Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo? Because I knew you'd never believe me. The guy at work brought him in, and I helped him skin him. You know anything about ropes, Hugo? As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army. You learned to strangle with the rope in the army? With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of...
It was you, Hugo. I'm offering you a chance to come clean on this.
For the last time, I did not kill my wife.
I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife. For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use? If I had to.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
My bare hands, mainly with wire.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope,
Fucking answer.
my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive? Chrysler Airflow.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
I keep my work in my locker. Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night. My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired my gun.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your
Help me out.
wife's car.
Let's put the squeeze on that fucking Okie Rooney.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Yes, Phelps, I know.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking
Down on your luck.
a road. I had me a job down in...
Down on your luck.
That worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine.
They give
You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out. Sure.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green cover on. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it. It's not a nice thing to go call him that.
What would you call it?
It's not a nice thing to go call him that.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go call him that.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talk about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine. I prefer braid. Tie hitch braid stays tight.
What you get?
Tie hitch braid stays tight.
I still didn't kill my wife. For argument's sake. A type of like would you have?
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping, am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitch braid stays tight.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron. Hugo. An appropriate choice.
You killed Mrs. Moeller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. Ain't done nothing like that.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this. You got no proof. Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo.
You killed Mrs. Moeller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. Ain't done nothing like
The
that.
tire that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. You have anything to say about that? It wasn't me.
That ain't so.
Where do you keep your work clothes? I keep them at work in my locker.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
I have tried to reaffirm his belief in the wrathful and terrible. Really come through this time. I'm looking for something.
You think I was never punished? I learned long.
never punished.
You're as good as done, Mr. He wants to know what you're doing isn't evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect. Well, are there any leads? That's great.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Man, I hope I got the right guy.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Turns out it was him. Yeah.
We captured 2 regular army.
Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank. I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? Wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner. I have nothing more to say, Detective.
You can drive. You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails. Kiss the blood, BD. The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force. Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it? The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah, we know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.